Hello and welcome to Pillars of Wealth Creation, where we talk about creating financial success with a special focus on business and real estate. I'm your host, Todd Dexheimer. Now, let's get to it. Hey, so recently I was listening to two different audibles. One was Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker, and the other, I believe, was Traction by Gino Wickman. And it's funny, they said, actually, they had two stories that were identical. But the one story was a story of this guy who heard, about these diamonds, about finding diamonds and how much they were worth, and wanted to go find diamonds. So he went and traveled all over the world looking for diamonds. He spent his fortune, all his money that he had, on looking for diamonds, and couldn't find any. Lost all his money and couldn't find any diamonds. And so he plunged himself into the ocean, and his estate sold, or his property sold that he had back home. And lo and behold, the person who bought it found diamonds. They actually found there was a diamond, I think it was, in the house. They said, what is this? Where do you find it? And they said, well, it's down by the river. And so when they looked down by the river, there was acres of diamonds, tons of diamonds down there worth a bunch of money. And that was where the fortune was. So the point of the story is stop looking for the next best thing. Stop looking, always searching for the diamonds somewhere else, when the diamonds are potentially what you're doing right now, potentially what you want to do. So, you're in real estate like myself, multifamily like myself. Stop looking for everything else, right? Stop trying to go, what's the next best thing? And focus on what you're in right now. Double down what you're in right now, instead of trying to grow somewhere else, and instead of trying to find the next shiny object. It's so easy, and I get it myself, right? So easy to try to go after the next shiny object versus just doubling down where you're at and focusing even harder and even more detailed in what you're doing right now. So look, the acres of diamonds are in your backyard. Stop running all over the place looking for the next best thing that just might find you a fortune, and focus on what you're building, what you're growing right now. Double down and grow it with passion, right? Grow it, be persistent. Persistence and consistency, right? The consistency, you need to keep on doing it over and over and over again. You need to be pushing, being persistent, pushing harder and harder and harder. If you can combine those two, persistence and consistency, you're going to be successful, right? And make sure you're focused on that one thing instead of going somewhere else to look for your acres of diamonds.